The news can often be negative, but I want to tell you about something positive that has really heartened me and helped me keep a positive attitude these past few weeks. I'm from Tennessee originally, and my mother's church, where I grew up, a very small rural church where I grew up as a child going to church, had asked me to talk about Ukraine. And I finally got everything together and was able to present to them some video clips and make a presentation about Ukraine right before I went to Ukraine this summer. And I couldn't tell, but it felt like it had been well received. And of course, I went to Ukraine, spent the summer. And then I went back to visit my mother and my family in August and went back to church. And I just want to say how overwhelmed and grateful I am, because I never asked for a donation. That was not my intention. The intention was just simply to educate, to let them know some of the stuff that I've seen and experienced. And there was so much generosity exhibited. The church itself gave me a donation. Individual members gave me donations. My own family gave me donations, and it added up to quite a bit of money. And over the past few days and weeks, I've been able to distribute that to various causes that I think would be appropriate. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about it. We were able to pay 2 months rent for a special needs school in Zaporizhia. Now, this is an effort that Jaime Dunn and Mark Carey, the people that I filmed with in my summer in Ukraine, they're helping so many people, and they suggested this would be a good use for the funds. So we were able to pay 2 months rent for this special needs school in Zaporizhia. The other was Lada's orphanage. If you've seen my summer in Ukraine, you've seen the good work that Lada is doing. She now has 30 children. And of course, that was one of the clips that I showed at the church. So I wanted to make sure that we support Lada's orphanage. Also, while I was in Kyiv, I got to see firsthand the outreach that Lada also does for the indigent and homeless people in Kyiv, giving them haircuts, treating their wounds, feeding them. She's able to do more because we were able to give her donations from the money raised. Joseph Nichols, Care for Ukraine. We've been helping Joseph since the very beginning of the full invasion. We were able to help him as he's getting wood for the rural families near the front so they can have fuel to guide them through the winter. It's very dangerous for them to gather their own wood because the Russian drones are a new threat. And so we were able to get him some money so that he can secure wood for some families in rural villages. We also sent money to Hugs Ukraine. Those of you who saw my summer in Ukraine are familiar with them as well. Wonderful people in Kharkiv. And they have their SMART program, which stands for Sports, Music, Arts, Recreation, and Technology for the children in Kharkiv. Kharkiv is no joke. It's only 20 miles from the Russian border. I spent the weekend there when I was there this summer, and it was terrifying with the glide bombs and the drones. So you can imagine being a child there. So this money will help Hugs and the wonderful effort that Paul Hughes and those guys are doing. I was so overwhelmed by the generosity that I got from my family, friends, and community in Tennessee that I wanted to match the donations. So I matched the donations as well. And I was able to give some money to Mac Hughes for his recovery. Mac is the son of Paul Hughes. Recently received third-degree burns. His unit was attacked by Russian drones, and he's lucky to be alive, but he's on his way back to recovery. But of course, this will help him. So we're able to donate there. I just wanted to share that good news that people in their hearts, once they know what's happening, they want to help. They are helping. I never like asking for money. I prefer to just put the information out there. And I have been overwhelmed, not only by the people in Tennessee, but all over the country and all over the world, that when I just put this information out there, there's so many people who want to help. You know who you are because you've bought t-shirts, Zelensky dolls. Some of you just donated money. There's so many good people out there in the world. I want you to never forget that. Ukraine is still around, and they are still fighting, and they are still determined not to fall. This helps them so much. It's not just the monetary support, which $1 goes a long ways in Ukraine, but it's the moral support as well. And I can tell you, it means a lot to them. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Keep supporting, keep your chin up, keep fighting.